State administration. The state administration consists of the governor, the chief minister, the council of ministers and secretaries to these officers. So let's know what is state secretariat. For the sake of administrative convenience, the structure of the government of the state is divided into many departments. Here, a ministry was consist of 2 or more departments, and a minister is in charge of all of them. That means what? And a minister is in charge of all the department. Next, listen carefully. The minister is the political head of the department, whose administrative head. So the administrative head is the principal secretary, a career civil servant. So here the minister is the political head of the department and principal secretary is an administrative head of the department. With regarding to the location of state secretariat. The secretariat is located in the state capital and consists of offices of ministers, secretaries, departments and sections. The secretariat is the highest office of the government. It is the principal executive instrument as well. So the secretariat ensures objectivity in the sense impartiality, continuity and consistency or unity in administration. So the secretariat ensures objectivity, continuity and consistency in administration. So this secretariat, its main authority or the main role is to frame rules and principles of procedure for the functioning of the government. So here let's see what are the responsibility of the secretariat to assist the minister. Let's begin. The primary responsibility of the secretariat is to assist the minister in the following matters. Number 1. Formulating and modifying legislation from time to time. Number 2. Planning and budget formulation. 3. Coordinate with the center and other states. 4. Promoting organizational competency. 5. Answering questions in the assembly. Next, the secretariat is divided into a number of administrative departments. So this secretariat is divided into number of administrative departments. So these administrative departments in secretariat consist of principal secretary. As I told that the administrative head of this state secretariat is principal secretary. So the administrative department of secretariat consists of principal secretary, secretary, joint secretary, deputy secretary and under secretary. The number of secretariat departments differs from state to state. Departments common to most of the states are: number 1, Department of Personnel and Administrative Reform, that is DPAR. 2. Home and Transport. 3. Finance and Planning. 4. Education. 5. Revenue and Excise. 6. Public Work Department, that's what known as PWD. 7. Forest. 8. Energy. 9. Agriculture. 10. Corporation. 11. Labor and Employment. 12. Food and Civil Services. 13. Rural Development and Panchayat Raj, that is RDPR. 14. Law and Parliamentary Affairs. 15. Social Welfare, etc. So these departments are common to most of the states in India. Next, Chief Secretary. Unlike Cabinet Secretary in Central Administration or Central Secretariat, so here in State Administration or State Secretariat, there is Chief Secretary. Chief Secretary is the head of Secretariat in every state. He is in charge of administrative setup. His authority means Chief Secretary's authority includes all departments of the Secretariat. By reason of his experience, this Chief Secretary's experience and standing, and he is able to ease out difficulties and frictions to give general guidance to other officers. Thus, this Chief Secretary gives leadership to the administrative system of the state. He maintains rapport. Rapport means he maintains the bond between the state government and the union government and other state governments. Let's see what are the functions of a Chief Secretary. So, the Chief Secretary performs the following functions. Number 1, he is the principal advisor to the Chief Minister. 2, he acts as the Cabinet Secretary and the only person to attend the Cabinet meeting. 3, He exercises general supervision and control over the entire secretariat. Who? This Chief Secretary. 4. He looks after all matters beyond the purview or beyond the range of experience of other secretaries. Number 5. As Chief of all Secretaries, who? This Chief Secretary, he presides over a large number of committees and is member of many others. 6. This Chief Secretary is a secretary by rotation of Zonal Council of which state is a member. So you will be having the doubt that what is Zonal Council? So this idea of creation of Zonal Council was promoted by Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru in 1956 when there was a debate on the report of State Reorganization Commission that you will be knowing later. So when Jawaharlal Nehru, he suggested that the state proposed to be reorganized in 4 or 5 groups. At present, there are 5 zones such as the Northern Zonal Council, the Central Zonal Council, the Eastern Zonal Council, the Western Zonal Council, the Southern Zonal Council. So, this Chief Secretary is the secretary by rotation of the Zonal Council of which the state is a member. Number 7. This Chief Secretary has a control over the staff attached to the ministers. 8. He is a bridge, means who? This Chief Secretary is a bridge between, or he acts as a bridge between state and central or other states' government. Number 9. He receives, who? This Chief Secretary receives confidential communication from Government of India and conveys them to Chief Minister. At last, as a head of administrative machinery, Chief of the Civil Service, mentor or advisor and conscience keeper of civil servants, plays significant role in state administration.